Okay, today we're going to talk about people thinking I have a couple of screws loose. But we've been wanting... Oh, now, okay, Ellie, thank you. I do, huh? Everybody in town has been wanting a hardware store to come back to where you can get your nuts and bolts and screws and little hardware pieces and lumber in town. Now we can't do that. But some of the hardware stores that used to be in town, the last one that I knew of was Walton's Hardware.
We liked him. We liked him.
And Caleb was a great guy. You could get anything from there. If he didn't have it, it was just a little tiny place. And if he didn't have it, he'd have it for you within a day or two. But that was Walton's Hardware, and that's one of the pieces that I have. Another hardware store was in the building that I own. Everybody knows it as Pitcock's. And I have a real good story of one day, I'll put it out, from Elsie Stackhouse that used to work here. She told me a story of why she quit working for the Pitcocks. I'll tell that story one day. Before the Pitcocks Hardware, we had the Bowden in this building. We had the Bowden family sporting good and hardware store. This was way back in the day. Another hardware store that everybody remembers was downtown on Washington Street. It was called Heck's Hardware. Everybody knows Jakey Heck is what they called him. And here's a picture of the building with the window up above that shows you. Everybody says Santa Claus used to be in that window during Christmas time. Some of the stuff that I have from the hardware store this is an old advertising piece that used to have a calendar on it. This piece here is an old tray and it still has the stickers, the 25th anniversary from 1950. I have a couple of these trays from there. A couple of other antique pieces from Heck's Hardware also that I have. And lots of pictures on our Facebook page at George Bahoukas Wagner. You can go back and look at a bunch of different pictures that I posted that was in when the parades used to go up there. Lots of different pictures of back in the day from the 50s and 60s. Another hardware store, the oldest one that I have found was C.C. Pusey. It was down on the corner of Warren and North Union Avenue. It's now a parking lot. But right after C.C. Pusey, it became Sadler Hardware. And here's a picture of Sadler Hardware. And we'll put a better picture on, and you can see the pilings that hold the roof up for the awning up there. It's just regular trees, and they still have the branches on them. That was one interesting thing that I thought about that picture. But one of the pieces I found in the store here when I bought this building, it was in the back because all the stuff that came from Sadler Hardware when they went out of business came up to the Pitcocks. And this box says Sadler Hardware. And on it, it says cannonballs. So they must have sold cannonballs at one time. So this is some of the stuff in the businesses that we had here in Havre de Grace, and everybody wants a hardware store to come back. If anybody knows of any other hardware stores or any other business or has anything for these businesses and would love to share them, I'd love to get them. And you can go see the stuff on our blog at bahoukas.net. You can also check out some of these sites and addresses on Marita's site at historichavredegrace.com. And check out my Facebook page at George Bahoukas Wagner. Thank you very much.